Hello. Yes, the team photographs happening. The match about to get started in the next 5 minutes. May I request both our umpires to please take charge of the center wicket to get this final match of the Division B, that is the champion finals, to get underway. The captain of Team Strikers, Aditya, having won the toss, has decided to bowl first. And yes, as Aditya mentioned that they will try and restrict the SVKM'S Super Strikers to a lowish target. He also mentioned that SVKM'S Super Strikers have won all their matches and is the team to beat here. So yes, remains to be seen how this grand finale gets underway. All set for this wonderful match to get underway. Yes, quite a few months of hard work. It has all boiled down to this wonderful grand finale. The champion finals, Strikers versus the SVKM Super Strikers. This is the South Mumbai Premier League edition number 4, presented by Zooter. Yes, Mr. Sushrut of Zooter Sports coming up with new concepts every year. And all these concepts are becoming a huge rage in the city of Mumbai. So yes, one of the pioneers in the city of Mumbai, Zooter Sports, as far as changing the dynamics of club cricket, leading the way. And yes, so this is the South Mumbai Premier League edition number 4. Each and every year the event is getting bigger and better. A lot of detailing and planning has gone into the organization of this event, which has been on for quite some time. A total of 16 teams in the fray. The top 4 teams in the
सब इसके पास है, राजन के पास चम्मच आ जा रहे सचिन सनी दा ढाबा तू बोल तने केटला जो ये पानी से जाएगा ना जी आ जाएगा ना जी चलेगी ना अनिल भाई सब लोग सब प्लान बनाओ तो फिर प्लान बनाओ।
सचिन, मैं बोरी में रहता था। मैं जब आप बॉक्स क्रिकेट ऑर्गेनाइज करते थे तो मैं खेलता था। मोना के टीम से 2-3 बार खेला। हाँ नहीं मी वरती काजूवाड्यात राहतो ऋषीवनला।
अच्छा ओके
देख रे
क्या बात आहे। आता कुठे राहिला?
मी आता गोरेगावला राहतो ओबेराजवळ।
कधी आले तर त्या बाजूला कळवा।
हाँ पक्का।
अच्छा माझे उद्धवनगर मध्ये मी केलेली तेव्हा तुम्ही खेळलेलं?
हाँ उद्धवनगर मधले सगळ्या टूर्नामेंट हाँ
दोनों कप तो मेरे पास ही है।
हाँ
फिगर इन कप आणि
जयसर बॉयज वगैरह वाले टीम से
बोलना पड़ेगा ना खजाना है
वो एक जमाना था बॉक्स क्रिकेट।
लक्ष्मी देवी है घर में लक्ष्मी देवी है आता बहुत पैसे भाई बहुत पैसे रुक अरे बिरयानी खाने का आप लोग पहला बिरयानी खाया मैं बाकी ढाबे में ले लिया तू खाई है तने પછી ભૂખ લાગે એ આનો ભાઈ રાયતો છે પીઓ ને ખાલી क्या છે અંદર હશે આપણી અંદર પડી છે બધું बिरयानी में अमर का हमारा अंदर था भाई हम लोग सिंधु ढाबा इतना सिंधु क्या सिंधु ढाबा लेके चले अपन जो हमेशा गए थे रात में बैठ के सब लोग उनका मैच खेलने के बाद whichever it is which we went I want to go there भाई मुन्ना का मैच खेलने आए थे भाई उसके बाद रात में मुझसे बैठ के दारू पी सनी है हाँ सनी है साइड में आएगा जाएंगे तो नहीं वो अपन जहाँ बैठे थे सनी जाएगा सुना जब
क्या थी आवाज
मानना पड़ेगा
मेरे को वो खाना है
आपको तो क्या आप पढ़ती थी पता है
Where's your bag? I'm not eating.
इसको तो डंडे से मारी
You come and eat. अरे कितना गरम है?
उसके बाद तो हमारे जो सर है ऐसे बॉटल में इतना पानी भर के रखते हैं एक मिस्टेक से पॉट करके पड़े फिर वो बॉटल लेके आने का वापस टेबल पे रखने का फिर वापस जाने का
अरे रे सारा स्टूडेंट्स
नो आया
बिना पढ़े ना कोई डिसिप्लिन नहीं हुआ ये सच्चाई है
ऐसे
शास्त्रों में भी लिखा है कि बच्चों को 4 साल पहले प्यार करो तो 4 साल फटकार करो
कौन सी मूवी देखी थी अभी?
बट आई अंडरस्टैंड
उसमें वो रणवीर कपूर को फट करके उसने मारा था डिम्पल का पड़ा है तो मैं सर इतना बड़ा हो गया पड़ा कि अभी भी पड़े तो बोलना नहीं मुझे वो भी यार को नहीं बोला था मैंने रणवीर कपूर को एक फट करके पड़ा था अब वो देखिएगा अब तक मैंने हाथ उठाया तो बोलना
इतना भी तुम अच्छे हो डांस में एक दो स्टंट है मोटे को तोड़ू डांसर यू अगर वो नहीं आया ना आपको एक हफ्ते में यू आर आउट ऑफ द डांस यू कुड बी हर सेंटर नहीं आया बैठ जा
एक हफ्ते में
आना ही
आता है
डिफिकल्ट है
कितना प्रैक्टिस
मतलब पट्टी भी फिर करना ही पड़ता था ना जिसको रहना है वो करता था मैंने खुद किया है
शामक ढाबा ही डज दैट
I used to be very I'm very strong people on my shoulder तो चढ़-बढ़ के मेरे को सब चढ़ जाता I'm not very flexible रुकने का नहीं but I really want honestly win or lose we would at least have a chance for seconds podium तो था ना हमारा it was not like winner and loser this is tough any given day you could have been like these guys they have not lost a single match it's not the
Yes, team strikers winning the toss, opting to bowl first, getting onto the ground to get this grand finale started with. Once again, a warm welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is the grand finale of the champion finals, Division B. It's going to be the opening batting pair of SVKM'S Super Strikers to take first guard. Yes, the wicket is absolutely a batter's paradise. A very hard surface with a tinge of brown grass on it. Nice and evenly rolled out, not a single crack on it. So yes, looks like a good batting wicket. Yes, in this second half of the day, the outfield will really be quite fast. Both the opening batters getting onto the center wicket. Yes, it will really depend as to how this opening pair really goes about things. They will try and gauge the wicket in the first couple of overs. They'll try and treat the bowling on its merit in the first 2-3 overs. Just take their time to gauge the wicket, gauge the bounce in the wicket especially. Yes, the job is cut out for the bowlers of strikers having won the toss and opting to bowl first. This will be a test of character for the bowling unit of the strikers. As the captain mentioned that they will really try to put their best foot forward in this grand finale to really come up on the top. They are up against a side that has not lost a single match.
Noted sir, Jiten, Ankush, Kunal. Jiten, Ankush, Kunal. Opening batsman. Jiten, Ankush, and bowler is Kunal.
The opening pair of Jitesh and Jiten and Ankur. Starting off the bowling with a slow left armer and straight away into the pads, and he's been given out a wicket to the very first delivery. This is such an interesting start here. The opening batsman taking that sorry walk back to the pavilion without having troubled the scorers. What a fantastic start here by Kunal. A wicket to the very first delivery that he bowls. An interesting ploy by the captain of team strikers, that is Aditya, to open the bowling attack with a spinner, with a slowish bowler. That must have really come in with the arm, not much of turn in it. That left arm bowling with a new ball, relying more on the line and length rather than turn. Not an easy proposition for any left arm spinner to be bowling with a new ball.
Sir, repeat again. Thank you, sir. Batsman Chintan.
The new man in Chintan.
Jiten out.
And Jitin back in the pavilion, and now it's all up to Chintan and Ankush.
Jiten or Ankush. Bowler Kunal.
Not the ideal delivery. First up to a new batsman down the leg side. Yes, he should really be bowling with his tail up, having taken a wicket to the very first delivery that he bowled. The ball running away towards the side screen. Holding back in the end. A couple easily taken. So yes, 3 runs added in the form of wide runs. That is into the pads. For a moment, everybody in the camp of the batting team had their hearts in their mouths. He survives to fight another day. That was close. Nicely punched away, standing tall, on his toes, on the back foot. Good timing into the gap, a couple easily taken.
पहला बॉल विकेट आया, फिर वाइड प्लस 2 डॉट और अभी
2 रन.
Actually, yeah, I am. So we are safe.
That is brilliant work. An extraordinary piece of fielding by the man in that single saving position in that point area. Yes, a very testing first over for the batting team here. Off to a very good start here. Kunal bowling left arm over the wicket now from the combox end. The man on strike. Ankush Oberoi. Left arm round the wicket, he continues. Well flighted, driven downtown, all along the ground. Off the marker with a single. With that single, the scoreline now at the end of the first over is 8 for 1. Jiten back in the pavilion, getting out to the very first delivery that he faced.
I've actually never seen one so good.
Yes, it's going to be Bhavesh to bowl left arm round the wicket across from the combox end. Yes, both the new ball bowlers, spinners. So yes, starting to open the bowling attack with the spinners from both the ends. There was played slightly uppishly, up and over the bowler's hand, just out of reach. It's a slightly risky shot at this stage. With that single, the score now into double digits, 10 for 1. And that was the faster one, a flatter trajectory. Playing with soft hands. Enough time for the batsman to cross over for that single. 11 for 1. Yes, both these batters will be looking to steady the innings here after that early fall of Jiten. Trying to just steer it into that point region. Through with his shot a little early, no connection whatsoever. 11 for 1. Well flighted, playing it with a positive intent. But this is a heavy outfield. Only a single added for that good looking shot. With that single, the score at the end of 2 overs is 12 for 1. The score at the end of 2 overs, 12 for 1. It is such a good tactic here for the fielding team to open the bowling attack with 2 spinners bowling in tandem. The ball not coming on to the bat will make life slightly more miserable for the batters. The opening batsmen really like the ball to come onto the bat. But yes, they have really been brought out from their comfort zone. The bowling attack for strikers, 2 spinners operating in tandem. 12 for 1. Yes, Kunal continuing with the spell. Starts the second over with a dot ball. Well flighted, driven down the ground, all along the ground. that the outfield is slightly heavy. The ball is not traveling that fast. 13 for 1. Into the pads, and yes, he nods his head. The finger goes up. One more wicket there for the SVKM's Super Strikers. The two opening batsmen back in the hut. Both the batsmen adjudged a leg before wicket. In comes the new batter Jigar at the crucial number 4 spot. Yes, both the wickets have fallen to Kunal. So yes, Kunal now starting to come into his own. Such a good impact this man is having on this grand finale. Kunal picking up 2 wickets in his 2 overs. The wickets of the 2 openers. Yes, the fact that the strikers bowling attack has really got 2 spinners at the start of the innings is somewhat that has really put the batting team on the back foot. Yes, Kunal is bowling that probing line and length. Good adjustment to the new left-handed batsman as well. Yes, such a probing line and length. First up from Kunal, bowling into that business area, sticking to his strong points. Chintan, the man on strike, facing Kunal. The third wicket falls there, trying to go for a slog shot, missing the line completely. You miss, I hit. 3 top order batsmen back in the hut. What a terrific start here for the fielding team captain, having won the toss. Aditya opting to bowl first, up against such a good side like Team Strikers, the SVKM Super Strikers. But yes, nothing going the way for the SVKM's Super Strikers at this stage. Quite some cricket left to be played in this match. But yes, definitely that first wicket of Jiten set the cat amongst the pigeons here. 3 top order batsmen back in the hut in quick time. Hardly any runs on the board. It is just 14 for 3. The new man in Yusuf, and it's going to be Bhavin to continue. Kunal has picked up all the 3 wickets that have fallen at the start of the innings. 3 wickets in 2 overs of his. That's a terrific start here for Kunal in this grand finale. They're bowling with their tail up. Yes, each and every delivery being bowled by the strikers team is really probing a challenge or two to the batters of team the SVKM's Super Strikers. Driven up Paisley, one bounce to Sachin. Not such a good throw, that should have been flat. Living dangerously here, team SVKM Super Strikers. Such a good line and length. Nicely played as well, getting that big front foot forward to the pitch of the delivery. Making a very good use of the new ball here, the strikers team. Both the bowlers have really bowled into that business area consistently. They have consistently posed questions to the batters of the SVKM Super Strikers team. 3 men cooling the heels in the pavilion at this stage. Off to a dream start here, team strikers, having won the toss, opting to bowl first. Yes, a little bit of cricket left to be played in this innings still. Yes, so there was an edge in it. Yes, so one more man bites the dust here. 4 top order batsmen back in the pavilion. This is harakiri being performed here by the SVKM's Super Strikers. Nobody is willing to stay at the wicket here. Too many shots being played. The need of the hour for the SVKM Super Strikers team is that a couple of batsmen really need to stay at the wicket for quite some time and stitch a partnership or two. They got to really play the waiting game at this stage, don't they? 4 top order batsmen back in the hut. This will be difficult to come out of. In comes Jesse. Yes, Jesse is a very experienced player. He plays so many leather ball cricket tournaments all around Mumbai. So yes, he regularly plays say around 7 to 8 months a year. He keeps playing cricket. So he's got that required experience behind him. Yeah, this is a tight situation here for team SVKM Super Strikers. They need to really come out of this tight situation. They got to find a way back into the match. At this stage, both the slow bowlers for strikers are doing a fantastic job. Yes, indeed, the right technique here for team strikers to open the bowling with slowish bowlers.
Thank you, sir. New batsman name Justin.
The kind of fielding that the captain has really set for Jesse. Looks like Jesse really loves to play in the V with a straight bat. He can be a very powerful hitter of the cricket ball. 16 for 4. Looking down the barrel of the gun here, the batting team, not the ideal start. They have their backs up against the wall here. अगर इस जीत की ऊंची दीवार को लांदना है तो कम से कम 150 से 160 रनों का लक्ष्य तय कर जाना होगा एसवीकेएम सुपर स्ट्राइकर्स ने. इस वक्त मामला काफी संगीन है और ये स्लो बॉलर्स की सटीक लाइन और लेंथ इस वक्त मुसीबत का सबब बनी हुई एसवीकेएम सुपर स्ट्राइकर्स के टॉप ऑर्डर बल्लेबाजों के लिए. चार ओवर के बाद 16 रन बिना 4 ओवर के बाद 16 रन 4 विकेट के नुकसान पर। हेलो। Nicely done, and that was really coming in with the arm, just helping it on its way. A man in hot pursuit. A couple easily taken because he lost his footing at the non-striker's end. There's no way that the batters will even think of going for the third run. The scoreline at the end of 5 overs is 24 for 4. Hello. 5 ओवर के बाद 24 रन 4 विकेट के नुकसान पर। Bhavin to continue. The 6th over for the team and the 3rd over for Bhavin. 24 for 4. Change in bowling guard. It is Daniel to bowl from the far end. Yes, he too is a left armer. So yes, they've got so many left arm spinners in their bowling lineup. It's bowling with the ideal pace here, Daniel. Such a good start here for him. The first 2 deliveries absolutely spot on with his landing. Straight away into the business area. This time too short. Punched away but straight to the man stationed at that extra cover region in that single saving position. 24 for 4. He gets clean bowled. Playing across, missing the line. The ball coming into the stumps from that gap between bat and pad. Trying to play with a cross bat. That should have been really played with a straight bat. The new man in, Chirag, with the 333 number jersey. Half the team back in the hut. Only 24 runs on the board. This is हाराकिरी being performed here by the SVKM super strikers. इस वक्त पूरी तरह से रणनीति को नेस्त नाबूद किया है. टीम स्ट्राइकर्स का पलड़ा काफी हद तक भारी है. मोमेंटम पूरी तरह से इस वक्त स्ट्राइकर्स के पक्ष में है. आधी टीम पेविलियन में वापस आ चुकी है और इस वक्त केवल 24 रन स्कोरबोर्ड पर नजर आते हुए ऐसा लगता हुआ कि मुंबई शहर के सभी लेफ्ट आर्म स्पिनर्स इस स्ट्राइकर्स के कैंप में है. There's one more, is it? 24 for 5. But yes, this man is looking so good, Daniel. Is bowling with the ideal pace, giving the ball just a little bit of air. That half volley nicely driven to the man at wide Ishmidov. Will have to be happy with only a single. 25 for 5. The final ball to come in the 6th over being bowled by Daniel. Daniel having tasted success in the very first over. Driven into that deep mid-on area. End of 6 overs, 26 for 5. 6 ओवर के बाद 26 रन 5 विकेट के नुकसान पर. In comes Mehul. Is it? He too is a left arm spinner. All the left armers under the sun in the lineup of team strikers. One more man in action now. Quite short on that occasion. That is Mehul now operating from the far end. Yes, the slow bowlers have really done the trick here for team strikers. They have not given any extra pace to the batters to work them around with. And that is really what got the batters of the SVKM Super Strikers into a spot of bother. Well frighted, driven downtown. That was too foolish in length. An absolute half volley driven downtown. Only a single added. 28 for 5. Mehul bowling to Jassi. Playing with soft hands into that vacant mid-wicket region. Ample time for the batsman to cross over for that second run as well. Good running between the wickets will take the scoreline to 30 for 5. That is nicely done by Jassi. That's a cheeky shot. Very well executed. Trying to play that scoop shot, but that was played all along the ground. With that couple, the score now on to 32. 5 man back in the hut in quick time. It's all now up to the middle order and the lower middle order to take this team to a safety. A good length delivery. Happy to just tap it away in front of his pads. The scoreboard ticking in the form of singles at this stage, and with that single the score now on to 33 for 5. One more ball to come in this 7th over. That would have travelled over the stumps. The ball landing on the seam and getting some awkward bounce. End of 7 overs, 33 for 5. Yes, so far we have seen 5 left arm spinners in operation and 4 left arm spinners in operation, and they all have been very tidy. Daniel to continue. Yes, so one of the best left arm spinners on the scene here, Daniel. Too full on that occasion. Into that deepish mid-on region for a single. 34 for 5. Looks like Sushrit is warming up to come into action. Might as well see a leg spinner now operating from the other end. Playing on the back foot can really be fatal. The ball is hurrying onto the bat. So yes, more often than not, you got to play on the front foot unless that is too short. Daniel is nicely wearing his pace. He's not afraid to give the ball some air. Not afraid to toss the ball up. Trying to bowl a wicket-taking line and length. Trying to go for the wickets. Too short. The final ball to come in this 8th over, 35 for 5. That is into the gap. The ball has enough gas on it to go past the boundary line. Precious 4 runs added off the blade of Jussi. Takes the score line to 39 runs for the loss of 5 wickets at the end of 8 overs. And in comes that very experienced leg spinner to bowl from the far end. That is Sushruth. That boundary being added at the very, coming in at a very crucial time. Scorer 39 Lava, 39. Thank you. Yes, a leg spinner is always such a beautiful sight to watch, and whenever any quality leg spinner is in good rhythm, it is even more interesting watching. Remains to be seen how Sushruth now gets into the groove and goes about things. Quite short on that occasion, not much of turn at the start of his spell. He's a very accomplished and a very experienced leg spinner, Sushruth. This time well flighted, trying to play that big shot. They have gone across for that risky second run. In the end, nicely accomplished. बिल्कुल सुरक्षित अपने घर वापस, बिल्कुल महफूज, कोई खतरा नहीं. 2 रनों की बढ़त, रन संख्या जहां पहुंचती है 41 रनों पर. इस इनिंग्स का 9वां ओवर मार्गस्थ. अच्छी फ्लाइट और काफी सूझबूझ के साथ उस डिलीवरी को डाउनटाउन ड्राइव किया. इसी सूझबूझ के साथ अपनी इनिंग्स को मार्ग प्रशस्त कराना होगा. कम से कम 140 से 150 रनों की दरकार. बहुत ही अच्छी तरीके से स्टीयर किया, गेंद को गैप में खेला, थर्ड मैन की दिशा में. काफी लेट खेला, अपने शरीर के नजदीक खेला. तकनीक पे काफी तवज्जो देते हुए जस्सी. बहुत ही जरूरी है कि जस्सी अब एक लंबी इनिंग्स खेले. थोड़े से सेट नजर आते हुए काफी कुछ अब जस्सी के सक्षम कंधों पर निर्भर है. एक अनुभवी बल्लेबाज है और भली भांति जानते हैं कि इस तरह की टाइट सिचुएशन में किस तरह से अपनी टीम की इनिंग्स को सही मायनों में सही तरीके से मार्ग प्रशस्त करे. That was the wrong one. लेग स्पिन के लिए खेला और वो गेंद अंदर की तरफ आई. A well disguised googly. Yes, he's got some good variations up his sleeve. He is indeed a very experienced and quite an accomplished leg spinner, you got to say. Nicely done, well timed, no chance whatsoever. No need to run for that. No need to run for that. Just see, yes, looking to play that big innings, starting to take that initiative of scoring some quick runs. Yes, lots and lots. Depends on how Jussi goes about things here. This batting pair has to stay at the wicket for quite some time. That last ball boundary will have spoilt that an analysis of Surshut in the first over. The first 5 deliveries were quite good, but that last one was well connected, and the moment it hit the bat of Jussi, it had a boundary written all over it in bold letters. Crashing into the fence, into that square leg region. The score at the end of 9 overs, 48 for 5. The bare minimum that the SVKM super strikers would want on the board is at least 140 plus, isn't it? You got to give at least some runs to your bowlers to defend. 48 for 5. Mehul to continue from the far end, and the man on strike is Chirag. Yes, so this is indeed good bowling. Bowling a probing line and length. This time giving the ball some extra air, trying to bowl a fuller length, striking that corridor of uncertainty outside the off stump. That is good batting, stepping out and getting to the pitch of the delivery, smothering whatever spin there was in that delivery. That was right up to the pitch of the delivery. Nicely done. But that good shot will really get just one run to the team. 49 for 5. It's going to be the drinks interval after this over. We are into the 10th over. 3 balls to come. The 50 runs up on the board for team SVKM's Super Strikers. Something to cheer about. Yes, a good fighting partnership here being stitched by Jussi and Chirag. They got to continue in the same vein for quite some time. That was short in length, picking up the length of the delivery quite early, but not so well timed. Maybe through with his shot just a little too early, and that is why the ball went quite up in the air. Not such a good looking shot, nevertheless a single added, and with that single the score now on to 51. We are into the 10th over being bowled by this over is being bowled by Mehul. Slow to the air, well tossed up. Not such a good throw. A little bit of a sloppy work by the strikers team, resulting in one extra run being taken. The scoreline at the end of 10 overs is 54 runs for the loss of 5 wickets. half the team back in the pavilion. Can Jussi get all his experience into play to come up with that big knock? ये कयामत की घड़ी है टीम SVKM सुपर स्ट्राइकर्स के लिए. काफी लाजवाब और शानदार क्रिकेट खेला है SVKM सुपर स्ट्राइकर्स ने इस पूरे टूर्नामेंट के दरमियान. लेकिन आज इस ग्रैंड फिनाले में इस वक्त थोड़ी सी नाजुक परिस्थिति में थोड़ी सी उनकी पारी लड़खड़ा चुकी है. आधी टीम पेविलियन में वापस आ चुकी है. लेकिन ये अच्छी बात है कि जस्सी और चिराग के बीच एक अच्छी साझेदारी पनपती हुई, एक फाइटिंग पार्टनरशिप प्रस्तापित करते हुए ये दोनों ही बल्लेबाज. इस बात में कोई संदेह नहीं है कि जब 10 ओवर मुकम्मल हो चुके हैं, यहाँ पर टीम स्ट्राइकर्स ने मैच के टॉस को जीता था, बल्लेबाजी करने के लिए आमंत्रित किया था SVKM सुपर स्ट्राइकर्स के बल्लेबाजों को. इस वक्त काफी अनुकूल स्थिति में है. आधी टीम पेविलियन का रुख कर चुकी है. सभी जो लेफ्ट आर्म स्पिनर्स थे उन्होंने काफी उम्दा प्रदर्शन किया है. अब तक हम लोगों ने 4 लेफ्ट आर्म स्पिनर्स को एक्शन में देखा और सुश्रुत राइट आर्म लेग स्पिनिंग गेंदबाजी करते हैं. तो कुल मिला के सभी स्लो बॉलर्स का समावेश है इस वक्त स्ट्राइकर्स के बॉलिंग लाइनअप में. अब तक किसी भी एक सीम गेंदबाज को हम लोगों ने ऑपरेट करते हुए नहीं देखा है. और वाकई में कहना होगा कि ये स्पिनर्स हैव रियली डन द ट्रिक हियर. 8 स्पिनर्स है ऐसा प्रतीत होता हुआ. दे हैव गॉट 8 स्पिनर्स इन द लाइनअप. जितनी स्लो गेंदबाजी आप करोगे उतनी ज्यादा चुनौती होगी बल्लेबाज के लिए. द स्लो यू बॉल थ्रू द एयर, द हार्डर द बैट्समैन हैज टू वर्क फॉर बिग रन्स. But yes, when you're bowling slow through the air, your pitching has to be spot on. So that bowler who is bowling those slow deliveries has to be a quality bowler at this stage. इस तरह के मंच पे जो भी स्लो गेंदबाजी करने वाला जो गेंदबाज है वो एक क्वालिटी स्पिनर होना चाहिए, तब जाके इस तरह के बड़े मैच में इम्पैक्ट क्रिएट कर सकेगा. और वाकई में दाद देनी होगी स्ट्राइकर्स के सभी लेफ्ट आर्म स्पिनर्स को जिन्होंने अब तक काफी उम्दा प्रदर्शन किया है. थोड़ी सी स्थिति नाजुक है लेकिन एक चैंपियन टीम है टीम SVKM सुपर स्ट्राइकर्स और बहुत ही ज्यादा एक्सपीरियंस टीम है. कई मर्तबा इस तरह की स्थिति से गुजर चुकी है SVKM सुपर स्ट्राइकर्स. तो भली भांति जानते हैं कि किस तरह से एक फाइटिंग पार्टनरशिप के चलते इस मैच में वापसी की जाए. ये अग्नि परीक्षा होगी SVKM सुपर स्ट्राइकर्स के लिए इस ग्रैंड फिनाले में. इस बात में तो कोई संदेह नहीं है. This will be a test of character for the SVKM super strikers. They got to have that self-belief in them that yes, they can still make a match out of this one. नए गेंदबाज त्रिपुराज. चले शायद और एक स्पिनर एक्शन में नजर आएगा. त्रिपुराज बहुत ही ज्यादा अनुभव के धनी है त्रिपुराज. काफी अच्छी स्थिति में उनकी टीम. सो एन आइडियल सिचुएशन फॉर somebody like Sushrut and this bowler to come in and bowl a good spell. Yes, he's a slow bowler. Straight away striking a good line in length. Good bit of glove work by the man behind the stumps for the strikers team. Yes, the slow bowlers have been mighty impressive here in this grand finale. This is the B division champions finals, strikers versus the SVKM super strikers. Definitely in a commanding position. Yeah, those were 2 extra runs up added in the form of wide runs. A good looking on drive. will get only a single for that good shot. 57 for 5. We are into the 11th over. 4 balls to come. That is a fantastic pickup shot there. Up and over she goes into the stands. Just about sailing over the head of the man in the deep. 6 precious runs added. That was such a good looking pickup shot. Just helping it on its way. Exquisite timing. A super shot. Playing with soft hands, smart running between the wickets. That call was initiated by Jussi at the non-strikers end. Quite the right thing to do. Whenever a batter plays squarish off the wicket, it is the man at the non-strikers end who will initiate that run. So exactly that is what Jussi did. Change in pace. Just standing in his crease and just opening the face of the bat at the very last moment. 10.5 overs, 65 for 5. End of 11 overs, it is 66 for 5. Yes, so both these batters will have to dig deep. They'll have to really bat till the very end. Both the men looking relatively set, and definitely Jussi will be the key man in this kind of a situation with the kind of huge experience that is got behind him. Yes, so this is a good fight back here by team SVKM Super Strikers, but still some cricket left to be played, and the job is still cut out here for the batting team. And in comes the very accomplished leg spinner, that is Sushruth to bowl from the combox end, and the man on strike is Chirag. Quite short, and yes, the second run is definitely on the cards, no doubt about it. Sushruth was a little short on that occasion. Very comfortably going onto the back foot and just punching it away into that vacant extra cover region for a couple. The score moves on to 68. This time very well flighted outside the off stump. He was maybe trying to bowl that googly, trying to give the ball some extra air. That was quite away from the man stationed at mid-wicket. Good bit of work there. Brilliant fielding. Just 1 run added for that good shot. This is a terrific fielding by the man in the deep there, covering the ground in long strides, saving 3 runs for the team here. 70 for 5. Jussi on strike, facing Sushruth. With that single, the score now on to 71 for 5.
नहीं बाजी नहीं ये नहीं पेट पकड़ी जो भाई नीचे से बाजी नीचे से
Yes, we all know that Sushrut has got so many variations up his sleeve. Well flighted, end of a tidy over from Sushrut. End of 12 overs, 72 for 5. The score at the end of 12 overs, 72 for the loss of 5 wickets. A fighting partnership here. A ray of hope emerging on the horizon as far as the SVKM Super Strikers is concerned. $72 for 5. Having won the toss, strikers opting to bowl first. Half the team back in the herd for the SVKM Super Strikers, but at the moment a good fighting partnership emerging. That is Jassi and Chirag in the midst of stitching a partnership maybe which can really get their team back on track. शायद इस तरह की फाइटिंग पार्टनरशिप अपनी टीम को फिर से एक बार पटरी पर ले आएगी. 12 ओवर के बाद 72 रन 5 विकेट के नुकसान पर. करंट रन रेट 6.00. भाविन गाला को फिर से एक बार अपने सेकेंड स्पेल के लिए बॉलिंग अटैक में इंट्रोड्यूस किया है और स्ट्राइक पर है चिराग. What a terrific shot, stepping out and trying to get to the pitch of the delivery. The bowler had shortened the length of the delivery, but still he went through his shot, a free flow of the bat, playing with a still head. It's a good fighting partnership. It's already worth 50 runs. Just putting bat to ball, just trying to give it the direction. Not much of intent in that shot. The score remains stationary on the 74 for 5. He gets his man. The pressure was slightly mounting, trying to step out. He walked into that shot, watching the batsman come out of the crease. He really fired that one flatter through the air, away from the batter, and good bit of glove work by the wicketkeeper as well. The new man in Aziz Pirani, Urf Ajju. Yes, the pressure was slightly mounting, and in the bargain, he tried to manufacture a shot that really wasn't there. A good fighting contribution, you got to say, from the blade of Chirag. Yes, so now both these batters really played so much of cricket alongside each other. एक दूसरे की फितरत को काफ़ी अच्छी तरह से जानते हैं, काफ़ी अच्छी अंडरस्टैंडिंग है ये दोनों बल्लेबाजों के बीच, और बिल्कुल सकारात्मक तरीके से अपनी इस इनिंग्स को मार्ग प्रशस्त करना चाहेंगे। अज्जू की फितरत है कि आक्रामक क्रिकेट खेले, लेकिन थोड़ा सा विकेट पे डटे रहना होगा, थोड़ा सा संभल कर खेलना होगा, थोड़ी सी खबरदारी का इख्तियार करना होगा, अच्छा साथ निभाना होगा यहाँ पर सेट बल्लेबाज जस्सी का। लेकिन भावेन की भी जितनी हम तारीफ करें उतनी कम होगी। बिल्कुल बिल्कुल शिकंजा कसा है स्ट्राइकर्स ने। Off the mark, Aziz with that single. Yes, the bowler had wanted the wicketkeeper to come up with a better effort on that occasion. Has taken the height and not the distance. Nicely taken. That is big fish in the net.
What a catch, Lee! What a catch!
Indeed, that's a super catch, not easy to take. The ball was swirling in the air. That had really traveled some height and not the distance, but nicely taken under pressure. A good catch. A good catch. That is what was wanted, to see the back of Jussie back in the hut after making a very good contribution, a fighting innings of 30. But will that be enough is the big question here. He would have ideally wanted to continue and stay at the wicket for maybe another half an hour or so, because he was definitely looking to be that bright ray of hope on the horizon. Unfortunately, back in the hut. Yes, you got to be very strong in the mind. It's all about your mental strength. Sushru to continue from the combox end. 75 for 7. It's all up to the lower middle order now to bail the team out of trouble. Definitely looking down the barrel of the gun here in dire straits. The slow bowlers have really done the trick here for team strikers. Their strategy was to really bowl those slowish deliveries, not giving the batters of SVKM Super Strikers any extra pace to work them around with. And that is where team SVKM Super Strikers got into a spot of bother. So Shruta very consistent with his line and length. That was even more slower to the air. That really went the other way. Yes, in a very comfortable position, and Sushrut in this kind of a situation will not mind trying out all his variations. And yes, he's got that huge experience behind him as well. Good talent and experience. That's a good strike. One bounce to the fielder, maybe Sushrut and the wicket keeper. Maybe they would have thought that the fielder had a chance to get underneath the ball. Maybe that would have required a diving effort. Yes, some would call it a half chance, but a very, very difficult proposition. 2 runs added, the ball flying away out of that thickish outside edge into that third man area. That couple will take the scoreline to 78. He had a shy at the non-striker's end, and in the bargain gives away 1 extra run. 80 for 7. End of 14 overs, 80 for 7. 14 ओवर के बाद 80 रन 7 विकेट के नुकसान पर। पलड़ा भारी है यहां पर टीम स्ट्राइकर्स का, काफी अनुकूल स्थिति में, और इस अनुकूल स्थिति में गेंदबाजी करने के लिए उतरते हुए अब नए गेंदबाज। Daniel, yes, so one of the most impressive bowlers. That was quite short in length. A couple of bounces to Sachin posted at deep mid wicket. (82 for 7). Yes, definitely one of the kingpin bowlers as far as this bowling brigade is concerned. One of the most experienced bowlers. Yes, he's really bowling with so much of guile. He's trying to beat the batsman in the flight. This time Arju making good use of the pace generated by Daniel. The ball running away, but yes, Nicely fielded by the man stationed in that fine leg region. 3 runs added in the form of wide runs. That is straight down the throat of Sushruth. That is a very, very, very simple catch. That's a dolly catch. One more man bites the dust here. One more wicket falling. Wickets have fallen at regular intervals here for the SVKM Super Strikers. The scoreline at this stage is only 86 runs for the loss of 8 wickets. The new batsman at the wicket is Shankar. Santosh coming in at the number 10 spot. Fifty. 15 overs, 86 for 8. Back in the attack is Kunal, who's already picked up maybe 3 wickets, if I'm not wrong. Bowling from the far end. The man on strike is Ajju. 87 for 8. And yes, has been given stumped out. So one more wicket falls, 9 wickets down. The new man in Kapil nicely just steering it away to the man in the deep, a man in hot chase. A couple easily taken, will take that scoreline to 89. The last batting pair at the wicket for team SVKM Super Strikers, 89 for 9. For end of that terrific spell from Kunal, 4 overs, 21 and 4 wickets in his kitty. That is absolutely a fantastic spell here, no doubt about it. This spell will have a big bearing on the outcome of this match, no doubt about it. Bhavin will now bowl from the far end, and it's going to be Aziz, the man on strike. Playing with soft hands, and that single easily taken. But that single, the score now on to 90. The tall and lanky Bhavin bowling from the far end. Well flighted, a good bit of work by the man stationed at the edge of the circle in that extra cover region. Quite short on that occasion. A slightly awkward bounce for Sushrut. Maybe thinking of that third run. Yes, they move ahead for that third run. Smart running between the wickets. 3 crucial runs added will take the scoreline to 93. Yes, that's the last wicket that has fallen for the SVKM Super Strikers. Having won the toss, opting to bowl first, you got to say that this is a terrific performance by the Strikers team. They were up against a wonderful team like the SVKM Super Strikers, but at the end of the first half, you got to say that Team Strikers is in the driver's seat. This will be a test of character for the bowlers of team SVKM's Super Strikers. एक अग्नि परीक्षा होगी गेंदबाजों के लिए. इस मैच को जीतने के लिए केवल 94 रन्स बनाने होंगे. 94 to win this one of their allotted 120 balls. Yes, definitely a very low score to chase. But yes, if you look at the history of cricket matches, low scoring matches can really be dangerous, and quite a few times the low scoring matches produce untoward results. Just the way the slow bowlers did the trick for strikers, I'm sure that SVKM Super Strikers captain will really look to introduce the slow bowlers into action straight away. The slower you bowl through the air, it's going to be more of a challenge to any batter. The fact that Team Strikers really opened the bowling attack with spinners bowling in tandem from both the ends, that is what got the SVKM Super Strikers under big time pressure. 94 runs to win this match. A smallish target to chase, but yes, they'll have to play some good cricket to get there. A terrific spell from Kunal. 4 wickets in 4 overs. कुणाल वाकई में टीम स्ट्राइकर्स की तरकीश में वो विक्रमादित्य तीर साबित हुआ है, जिससे दुश्मन को धाराशायी किया जा सकता है. Kunal 4 wickets, even Bhavin Gala 4 wickets, giving away just 13 runs. So yes, Bhavin, Kunal, Daniel, Mehul all making such good contributions, especially Bhavin Gala and Kunal, the standout bowlers. And even Daniel making a big contribution with 2 wickets. Sushrut 3 overs, 20 runs, quite tight, but not amongst the wickets. Hello. 94 to win of 120 balls, the set target for team strikers. Definitely a smallish target to chase, but we'll have to get off to a good start and we'll have to play some good cricket to get there. Low scoring matches have a history of producing untoward results. So that is the only encouraging sign here for team the SVKM Super Strikers. They'll have to take heart in the fact that low scoring matches can be difficult to chase. The opening duo of Vishal and Kumar on striker for team strikers, and to open the bowling attack for team SVKM Super Strikers, it's gonna be Kapil. Lights, camera, action, playtime. Starts off with a delivery into the ribcage of the batsman. Happy to just stand tall on the back foot and just turn it away around the corner. Trying to play it on the up, the ball taking the thickish outside edge and going away into that third man area. The first runs on the board for team strikers. Off the mark with a single, Vishal, and for the first time in this grand finale, it's going to be Kumar on strike facing Kapil. 94 to win this one. Yes, extracting some good bounce off the wicket. A good seam presentation. He's got an athletic physique and can really generate some good pace off the wicket. Willing to bend his back here, Kapil. A very experienced new ball bowler. And that was almost a nothing shot. Not much of footwork in that one. Falling just short of the man at deep gully. Just a yard or two in front of him. This is a good start here for Kapil, bowling a good probing line and length. Bowling in the right areas. This is ideal line and length. Yes, looking to break the partnership here. The only way team SVKM Super Strikers can stay in the match is to pick up wickets. That was short in length. Trying to essay a pull shot, end of a tight over. A decent start. The scoreline at the end of that first tidy over from Kapil is just 1 run for the loss of no wickets. In comes Jigar. Off to a good start to their defense here. The SVKM Super Strikers, they are going to be tested here. It's going to be a test of character. It's all in the mind. You've got to be very strong mentally. At this stage in the grand finale, when both the teams are equally balanced, well matched, it all boils down to a scenario wherein the team that handles the pressure better will have that brighter chance to win this one. In the driver's seat, team strikers, but still early days. This is a game of glorious uncertainties. So only a foolish man would dare to predict the outcome of this kind of a game at this stage. इस वक्त भविष्यवाणी करना यानी कि खतरे से खाली नहीं, बिल्कुल एक अटैकिंग फील्ड को सजाया है. slow through the air, but making the ball pitch in the right area. Such a smooth run up, but just releasing the ball from a good height. That is well bowled. That is what we call bowling in that corridor of uncertainty. Yes, he's played so much of cricket over the last so many years, and definitely is one of the most experienced blokes here in the lineup of SVKM Super Strikers. Not such a strong appeal. The wicketkeeper curtailed his appeal. He had started to appeal, but he knew that there wasn't any edge in it, and he really curtailed his appeal. But yes, nevertheless, such a good piece of bowling. This time down the leg side. This is where team SVKM Super Strikers will have to be careful. Defending a very smallish target. Cannot afford to give away even a single run in the form of an extra run. You've got to be right on the money at all times. Got to be very miserly. Standing tall on that one. A little bit of ordinary fielding. There was an appeal in it, but the batsman safely home, just in the nick of time. बिल्कुल महफूज अपने घर वापस, बिल्कुल सुरक्षित, कोई खतरा नहीं.
एक काम करना, 3-4 कोल्ड ड्रिंक आणून देना.
A very probing line and length. Good effort by Jigar in his follow through. Yes, so this is good energy being exhibited by the SVKM Super Strikers. Looks like they have decided to take the fight to the enemy camp. Of the thickish inside edge, through with a shot a little early. Yes, a tidy over once again being accomplished by Jigar. 2 tight overs from the opening bowlers of the SVKM Super Strikers, but still in that quest of that first wicket. Probing line and length, asking questions of the 2 opening batters of Strikers. Yes, the patience of both these batters will be tested with the kind of probing line and length that both these bowlers are bowling with. They are bowling in the right areas, making life a little challenging here for the batters. What a catch, man! That will really have to be a magical moment. What an exciting start here. Just look at that catch, man. Goodness me, that is absolutely unbelievable. That was a flying first slip catch. Even Ricky Ponting would have been proud of that catch. An absolutely fantastic catch. He really went after that one. He really slashed at it hard. That is an extraordinary catch. A moment of brilliance. That is a pure moment of magic, isn't it? That will really last in everybody's memory for a long, long time. Personally, I will not forget that catch for years to come. Absolutely brilliant. That was a top-notch catch. Yeah, what he did correctly, the batter, was he really slashed at it hard. It was a wholehearted shot, nothing half-hearted in it, but simply a case of individual brilliance. A stunning catch. That really will have to be one of the best catches of the tournament, if not the best, maybe even it could be the best catch of the tournament. Yeah, so they have drawn first blood here, team SVKM Super Strikers. The new man in Bipin Menon, a good delivery to be bowling to a new batter, swinging delivery right up to the batsman, into the stumps, well bowled. See, both these bowlers are sticking to their basics, aren't they? They are not trying to do anything out of the blue here, they're just bowling to their strength. This time a short pitch delivery, trying to do something extraordinary. A man in hot chase. Second run was definitely going to be on the cards. Nicely accomplished as well. With that couple, the score now on to 6 for 1. This is an interesting start here. Quite some cricket left to be played in this match. This is the grand finale of the Champions Final, Division B. A nice attacking field set. No other options but to set an attacking field. Yes, SVKM Super Strikers will have to gamble slightly. There's no way that this smallish target can be defended. The only way that team SVKM Super Strikers can win this match is by producing those 10 wicket-taking deliveries. This is such a good sight here to watch SVKM Super Strikers being so focused in their defense. The body language is quite positive. They are playing with a positive intent. Not a bad start at all. Very well bowled. That's a probing line and length. That is exactly what one would call bowling in the business area. Making the ball pitch in that right area. This is what he's got to do consistently. 5 out of those 6 deliveries need to be in that area. Very smart run being taken by the batsman there. Playing with soft hands, he knew that the ball will take some time to reach the fielder, and straight away he really went for the run. Good calling and nicely responded as well. End of 3 overs, the scoreline reads 7 for 1. 7 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. This is a good start here. SVKM Super Strikers taking the fight to the enemy camp. Not willing to surrender. They will try out all their options before surrendering. It's going to be Jigar to continue his spell from the far end. The man on strike. Bipin. Bipin Menon, the man on strike, coming in at that crucial number 3 spot. He's got that big responsibility on his shoulders. वो गेंद काफी लंबी थी बल्ले से और इसी वजह से जिगर ने अपने उस अपील को रोका, नहीं दोहराया, लेकिन कहना होगा कि काफी अच्छी लाइन और लेंथ पे गेंदबाजी कर रहे इस वक्त जिगर, करीबन हर गेंद के साथ प्रश्न पूछते हुए। देखिए जिगर ने बहुत ही जल्द विकेटों के पीछे आना था, जिगर विकेट्स के नजदीक में नहीं थे, इस वजह से उस थ्रो को थोड़ा सा सोच समझकर थोड़ा सा देरी से किया उस फील्डर ने। रन संख्या थमी हुई 7 रनों पर, 7 रन 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर। उधर 7 ही था, अभी 8 हुआ। आठ रन 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर। पॉजिटिव इंटेंट के साथ खेला उस ऑन ड्राइव को, फील्डर को काफी डीपिश मिड ऑन पर तैनात किया है। केवल एक ही फील्डर डीप में है और वो है डीप मिड ऑन पर। वो गेंद सीधी उस फील्डर के हाथ में गई और एक वाइडिश मिड ऑन पर भी डीप में एक फील्डर मौजूद है। तो कुल मिला के ये 2 फील्डर्स आउटसाइड द सर्कल है। इस अच्छी गेंद, थोड़े से गलत शॉट को वहां पर इंड्यूस किया था उस अच्छी गेंद ने, और अच्छा ग्लव वर्क बिहाइंड द स्टंप्स, सटीक विकेट कीपिंग करते हुए। इस वक्त वाकई में एक बहुत ही अहम मुकाबला मार्गस्थ, यलगार पुकारा है दोनों ही टीम्स ने, महासंग्राम मार्गस्थ। डाउन द लेग साइड, अंपायर के इशारे की प्रतीक्षा करेंगे हम। वाइड के रूप में 2 रन्स मिले। दो रनों के साथ रन संख्या अब डबल डिजिट्स में, 11 रन 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर। वाकई में दाद देनी होगी जिस तरह की शुरुआत एसवीकेएम सुपर स्ट्राइकर्स के गेंदबाजों ने की है। अच्छे गेंदबाजी को अच्छी फील्डिंग की बैसाखी की जरूरत होगी। बहुत ही बढ़िया शॉट। This boundary has really broken the shackles here. That was in his range. बैट के नीचे वो गेंद थी, करारा जवाब दिया, उस लूस गेंद को सही अंजाम तक पहुंचाया। 4 रन मिले ओवर की समाप्ति। 4 ओवर के बाद रन संख्या 15 रन 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर। अगर ठीक तरीके से अगर जज करते तो शायद मौका भी बनता। पहले ही 2 कदम आगे ले लिए थे, तो मेरे ख्याल से जज करने में थोड़ी सी गलती की वहां पर, वरना एक छोटा सा मौका शायद बन पाता। 4 ओवर के बाद 15 रन 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर। बेशुमार हुनर और प्रतिभा के धनी है ये दोनों ही टीम्स, और इसी वजह से इस ग्रैंड फिनाले में ये दोनों ही टीम्स आ पहुंची है। लगातार 3-4 महीनों से अच्छा क्रिकेट खेलने के बाद ये स्थिति आन पड़ी है कि ये दोनों ही टीम्स ग्रैंड फिनाले खेलती हुई, ये चैलेंजर्स का ये ग्रैंड फिनाले, डिवीजन बी चैंपियंस का ग्रैंड फिनाले, चैंपियन फाइनल्स डिवीजन बी, स्ट्राइकर्स वर्सेस एसवीकेएम सुपर स्ट्राइकर्स, स्ट्राइकर्स being led by Aditya and SVKM led by Jiten Mehta. Kapil to continue. देखना है कि आज की शाम जीत का परचम किसके मत्थे लहराता है। This is brilliant fielding. This is brilliant fielding. Good backup job there. Saving 2 runs for his team. Will have to be happy with just a single. इस तरह के बड़े मैच में हार या जीत बिल्कुल आपके रवैये पे निर्भर करती है। इस तरह के बड़े मैच को जीतने के लिए तरीके बदलने होंगे, इरादे नहीं। मजबूत इरादों के साथ आखिरी वक्त तक फाइट करना होगा। आजकल मुंबई शहर के क्रिकेटिंग गलियारों में काफी चर्चा है साउथ मुंबई प्रीमियर लीग के फाइनल्स की। आज और कल साउथ मुंबई प्रीमियर लीग का यह क्रिकेट महोत्सव शुरू रहेगा इस खूबसूरत मैदान पर, DIV पाटिल यूनिवर्सिटी ग्राउंड तलेगांव। छोटी सी गेंद, अच्छी टाइमिंग, डिपिश गली पर खड़े फील्डर के हाथों में। रन लेने की कोई गुंजाइश नहीं। रन संख्या थमी हुई 16 रनों पर, 16 रन 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर। 5वां ओवर मुकम्मल, 3 गेंदानी बाकी। स्लोअर गेंद, ब्लॉक होल में स्विंगिंग यॉर्कर करने का प्रयास किया था। कपिल का यह तीसरा ओवर, काफी डिसेंट गेंदबाजी की है। और फुल टॉस गेंद, इस गेंद को बाउंड्री लाइन के उस पार जाना चाहिए था, मिस कर गए। बिल्कुल लूज डिलीवरी थी। थोड़ा सा माइंडसेट इस वक्त थोड़ा सा डिफेंसिव, और यही होता है जब आप लो स्कोरिंग मैच को कभी कभी चेस करते हो। अच्छा ड्राइव और उतनी अच्छी फील्डिंग। वाकई में कहना होगा कि SVKM सुपर स्ट्राइकर्स के फील्डर्स इस वक्त 100% एफर्ट लगाते हुए और गेंदबाजों को उस अच्छे फील्डिंग की बैसाखी उपलब्ध कराते हुए, और इसी शिद्दत से खेलना होगा। इतनी शिद्दत से आप इस चैंपियनशिप ट्रॉफी को चाहो कि पूरी कायनात जुड़ जाए आपको आपके मंजिल तक ले जाने में। Yes, so this has been a good journey here for both the teams. They have really done the hard work to reach the grand finale. Both these teams have really been the standout teams in Division B. Definitely in the driver's seat at this stage, team strikers. But it's great to see that the SVKM Super Strikers is also willing to take the match till the very last moment. They are showing some great stomach for fight. And the best thing that the captain of SVKM Super Strikers has done is that he's employed an attacking field. They are trying to go for the wickets. That is the only way that these guys can stay in the match. They have to keep picking up wickets at regular intervals. A tough needle to thread in this kind of a tight situation, but that really is the only options to keep picking up wickets regularly. Yes, the new man in, Prince. He will have to indeed come up with a princely performance if his team has to stay in contention here. हाफ वॉली के साथ अपने स्पेल को शुरू किया। अच्छा ड्राइव शॉट है, लेकिन सीधा फील्डर के हाथों में। एक वाकई में एक तगड़ा मुकाबला इस वक्त देखने को मिलता हुआ। ऐलाने जंग, दोनों ही टीम्स ने यलगार पुकारा है। थोड़ा सा जल्दी खेल लिया अपने शॉट को, थोड़ा सा जल्दी अपने बल्ले को फिराया हाथों में। Yes, a team SVKM Super Strikers will have to float in the clouds of positivity. They'll have to be very optimistic. This is their last and final chance to win this one. Very well bowled, very well bowled. Almost had his man there, almost had him. रंग में भंग डालने की कोशिश करते हुए प्रिंस इस साझेदारी को तोड़ने की कोशिश में लगे हुए। इस साउथ मुंबई प्रीमियर लीग की जो पर्दे की पीछे की जो दास्तान है, उस दास्तान को सटीक तरीके से रचा है जूटर स्पोर्ट्स की पूरी टीम ने। एक बहुत ही शानदार इवेंट को अंजाम देते हुए जूटर स्पोर्ट्स। ऑन द राइस एक आक्रामक शॉट लगाया था, एक हाई एल्बो के साथ खेला, स्टेडी हेड के साथ अच्छा फॉलो थ्रू बल्ले का। 2 रन हासिल हुए, रन संख्या 2 रनों के साथ 21 रनों पर 21 for 1। Yes, slowly but steadily trying to get their way back in the match. A good partnership being stitched here. काफी वाइड। विशाल काफी सेट हो चुके हैं, अब पूरी तरह से जिम्मेवारी अपने कंधों पर लेनी होगी, अपनी टीम की नैया पार लगानी होगी। चलिए अच्छी गेंद, देखिए गेंद को केवल रिलीज कर रहे, काफी स्मूथ रनअप है। सीम पर टप्पा खाकर गेंद बड़ी तेज रफ्तार से विकेट कीपर के दस्तानों में आती हुई, काफी सटीक सीम प्रेजेंटेशन। और प्रिंस का स्ट्रॉन्ग पक्ष यही है कि गेंदों को लगातार सीम पर लैंड कराए। वाइड का इशारा, थोड़ा सा बड़ा शॉट लगाने की कोशिश की थी, यहां पर विशाल ने मिस कर गए। इस तरह के बड़े चैंपियनशिप को जीतने के लिए आपके पास चाहत और राह, ये दोनों का ही होना बहुत ही जरूरी है। देखना है कि कौन सी टीम आज शाम अपनी सल्तनत को प्रस्थापित करती है। काफी अनुभव के धनी है टीम स्ट्राइकर्स, और इस पूरे अनुभव का सटीक इस्तेमाल करना होगा। मैंने पहले कहा था कि जिस तरह की गेंदबाजी यहां पर हो रही है, ये गेंदबाजी स्ट्राइकर्स के बल्लेबाजों के पेशेंस को थोड़ा सा टेस्ट कर जाएगी, और अब तक यही हुआ है। दोनों ही बल्लेबाज विकेट पे डटे हुए हैं। दे आर गोइंग थ्रू द ग्राइंड हियर, दे आर प्लेइंग विद सो मच ऑफ ग्रिट एंड डिटर्मिनेशन, और इसी तरह के अप्रोच की जरूरत भी है। अब ये दोनों बल्लेबाजों ने हार्ड वर्क किया है, दे कैन नॉट थ्रो इट अवे। Now that they have gone to the grind, they got to stay at the wicket and really try and bail their team out of trouble, try and make sure that that team gets to the victory post. So you got to stay at the wicket after getting relatively set. You've done all the hard work, and now it's time to get your eye in and play that slightly attacking game. Shot selection will definitely be one of the most key things here for team strikers. The shot selection, that really will be the most key thing here. In comes Yusuf. चलिए पहली बार थोड़ा सा स्लॉपी क्रिकेट।
ऐसे सिंगल डबल रोटेट करो, अच्छा रहेगा।
Team SVKM Super Strikers have to play as if this is their last match. ऐसा खेलना होगा जैसे कि उनका ये आखिरी मैच है. That is up and over. उस हाफ वॉली को सही अंजाम तक पहुंचाया. बाहुबली छक्का विशाल के बल्ले से निकलता हुआ. रन संख्या बड़ी तेज रफ्तार से 30 रनों पर जा पहुंची है. डाउन द लेग स्लाइड, वाइड का इशारा. अलग अलग और नए हथकंडे को अपनाना होगा यहां पर एसवीकेएम सुपर स्ट्राइकर्स ने. इनसाइड एज लेकर गेंद थर्ड मैन की दिशा में. अ मैन इन हॉट चेस. निकल पड़े हैं विशाल दूसरे रन के लिए. बड़ी आसानी से मुकम्मल भी किया वो दूसरा रन. Runs starting to flow in now. थोड़ी सी खबरदारी का इख्तियार करना होगा एसवीकेएम सुपर स्ट्राइकर्स ने. इस वक्त एक अच्छी स्थिति में. दे आर ऑन क्रूज मोड हियर टीम स्ट्राइकर्स. On the up, trying to play an extravagant shot. There is some hint of turn in it. Especially in the second half, the wicket is starting to get absolutely dry. A couple of cracks now starting to appear. विशाल ने बिल्कुल अब मन बनाना होगा कि मैं आखिरी लम्हे तक रुकूंगा. कोशिश यही होनी चाहिए कि विनिंग रन्स विशाल के बल्ले से निकले. इस तरह की मंशा के साथ अपनी इनिंग्स को मार्ग प्रशस्त करना होगा. बेहतरीन शॉट ऑन द राइज और ये जबरदस्त कैच लिया है. जबरदस्त कैच. ये शॉट सिलेक्शन बहुत ही ज्यादा मायने रखता है. बहुत ही बढ़िया शॉट और उससे भी बढ़िया कैच लिया है वहां पर. विशाल गलत समय पे आउट होते हुए, लेकिन एक सम्मानजनक योगदान किया है विशाल ने. पेविलियन में अब वापस आते हुए. चलिए, विल दिस विकेट वंस अगेन ओपन द फ्लड गेट्स हियर रिमेन्स टू बी सीन. That wicket of Vishal will really keep that interest alive in this match. Not a bad shot. A little bit of extra power maybe could have taken that ball over the head of the man in the deep. But that was a fantastic effort by the man in the deep. Nice catch taken by Jigar. अपनी काबिलियत में बिल्कुल विश्वास जताना होगा. ये अनिश्चितताओं का खेल है. इस तरह के T20 गेम में मैच का पासा कभी भी पलट सकता है. अब भी एक उम्मीद की किरण जागरूक है. You never know. You got to keep focusing on the job at your hands. Just try and keep fighting till the very end. नए बल्लेबाज. That is Sachin. Sachin Seth. He used to play alongside me at the Daisar Sports Club, and then he plays for the Youth Cricket Club regularly. Yes, such a good enthusiastic cricketer, Sachin, a good all-rounder. He can be a captain's delight, a good man to have in your team, Sachin. Just a clip of the wrist. Nicely done. The ball has enough gas on it to go past the boundary line. Slightly down the leg side and had to pay a big penalty. In this kind of a T20 format, especially when you're defending a very smallish target, there is no room for error. One small mistake can really cost you the trophy. With that boundary, the score now on to 37 for 2. That is such a fine cricketing shot. Nicely done. Yes, such a good cricketing shot. नज़ाकत से खेला, काफ़ी देरी से खेला, आखिरी वक्त पर कलाई के सहारे मोड़ दिया, गैप में खेला. Everything just about perfect at the time of executing that shot. That will really take his confidence skyrocketing. उनका आत्मविश्वास उस शॉट के चलते बिल्कुल सर चढ़कर बोलेगा, बिल्कुल अपने चरण सीमा पर होगा उनका आत्मविश्वास उस शॉट के बाद. बिपिन, that is such a smart fielding placement. That man at in that single saving backward square leg region. Yes, a little bit of cricket left to be played in this match. In the driver's seat is Team Strikers, but yes, SVKM Super Strikers trying to get back into the match. Not such good timing, but he picked his gap pretty nicely. So 2 precious runs added. Runs starting to come in thick and fast here. Team SVKM Super Strikers will have to be careful here or the time will run out for them. They need to do something in quick time. They need to make things happen. They cannot stay on the back foot to try and let things happen. They got to grab that initiative to try and make things happen. They got to gamble a little. Well bowled. Yes, definitely this man really looks to be a rhythm bowler. When Prince is in good rhythm, he will bowl a very extraordinary spell for the team. So basically he's a rhythm bowler. अच्छी गेंद ब्लॉक होल में की गई गेंद, बड़ी सटीक तरीके से सम्मानजनक तरीके से उस यॉर्कर गेंद को नेगेट किया. ओवर की समाप्ति. चलिए 8 ओवर्स के बाद रन संख्या हो चुकी है 2 विकेट के नुकसान पर 43. 43 for 2 at the end of 8 overs. Yes, the YouTube live coverage team doing a fantastic job. Bringing quality pictures, live pictures to one and all. And even my scorer is doing a fantastic job. Making the job so much easy for me. Yes, Zuta Sports making sure that everything is right up there. A lot of detailing and planning has gone into the execution of this event. This is the grand finale. One more day of cricket left to be played. Tomorrow it's going to be the finals of the Division A. Yusuf to continue. Yeah, till this point in time, Yusuf has been the only slow bowler from SVKM. Nicely struck. A man in the teep, just a single being taken. .44 for 2. The man on strike, Bipin.
मी आलो काय मग काय लावा डीपी
46 for 2.
माझ्या अशीच काढ
Yusuf bowling to Bipin. Bipin starting to look good.
इकडून
Well flighted, putting bat to ball, just steering it into that single saving point area. The throw was at the right end, no doubt about it. But that single easily accomplished. Bipin can be a swift runner between the wickets. That single takes the scoreline to 47 for 2. In a good position here, team strikers, having lost just 2 wickets. 94 runs to win this one.
समीर कॅप दे रे
They are on to 47 and they need 47 more runs. And now 46 more to win with that extra run. बहुत ही अच्छी गेंद. देखिए अगर स्टम्प्स को एक एक्स्ट्रा कोट होता तो शायद वो विकेट मिल जाती. भाग्यशाली रहे बल्लेबाज कि वहां पर अपना विकेट न खोया. He fights, he survives to fight another day. What a superb catch! This team SVKM Super Strikers have really taken stunning catches. This is one more extraordinary catch because that hit from Sachin Seth's blade really was a full-blooded shot. That was really traveling like a tracer bullet. Such a nice catch taken. That is really a fantastic catch. A 10 on 10 for that wonderful effort. Yes, he could not place the shot. And he will be slightly cross with himself, Sachin. Because he's quite the experienced batter and would have wanted to stay at the wicket till the very end. But that fantastic catch in his follow-through by the bowler. Sachin is back in the hut. The new man in. Daniel. The new man in Umed. उमेद के कंधों पर काफी उम्मीद बंधी हुई है. बहुत ही ज्यादा एक्सपीरियंस उनके पास है. एक अच्छे सक्षम बल्लेबाज है. तो इस तरह की टाइट सिचुएशन में भली भांति जानते हैं कि किस तरह से शांति से अपनी गेम को अच्छे ढांचे में संवार कर अपनी इनिंग्स को मार्ग प्रशस्त करना होगा. चलिए पलड़ा तो भारी है यहाँ पर टीम स्ट्राइकर्स का. लेकिन उस विकेट के चलते जो तीसरी विकेट गिरी है शायद एक छोटी सी उम्मीद को जन्म देती हुई. और उस विकेट के चलते फिर से एक बार नई सकारात्मक ऊर्जा का संचार होगा. As far as the SVKM Super Strikers is concerned, there will be a spring in the step. चले कंपेयर करते दोनों टीम्स. 9 ओवर के बाद टीम स्ट्राइकर्स टीम इस वक्त 48 for 3 पर है और पहले बल्लेबाजी करते हुए टीम SVKM सुपर स्ट्राइकर्स 48 पर थी, 5 विकेट के नुकसान पर। दोनों ही टीम से 9 ओवर के बाद 48 बनाए थे और 5 विकेट्स खोए थे SVKM ने, 3 विकेट्स खोए हैं यहां पर टीम स्ट्राइकर्स ने। The new man in Umaid, and it's going to be Nirav to bowl from the far end. A change in bowling guard, a new bowler being introduced. बेहताशा चुनौतियों का सामना करती हुई टीम SVKM सुपर स्ट्राइकर्स। उदास मौसमों में, संघर्षों के मैदानों में SVKM फाइट बैक करती हुई। छोटी गेंद और ये बड़ी अपील की है और बिल्कुल देयर वाज अ निक इन इट, यहां तक आवाज आई और जिस तरह की रिएक्शन दिए बल्लेबाज ने तो इस बात में कोई संदेह नहीं कि उन्होंने उस गेंद को एज किया था। काफी अच्छा कैच भी लिया। चलिए, रोमांच बरकरार। दिस मैच इज नॉट ओवर येट लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, सो डू नॉट गो अवे। The match is starting to once again come in the balance here. बिपिन जिन्होंने अब तक काफी अच्छी इनिंग्स खेली थी, इस मैदान के चारों तरफ रनों की रंगोली को सजाया था। बिपिन ने दुर्भाग्यवश गलत वक्त पर आउट होकर पेविलियन का रुख कर चुके हैं। दिलचस्पी बिल्कुल बरकरार, रोमांच बरकरार इस मैच में। फिर से एक बार एक उम्मीद की किरण जन्म लेती हुई टीम SVKM सुपर किंग्स के लिए। Yes, it's wonderful to see this bunch of cricketers from the SVKM Super Kings still fighting it out. They are playing with that self-belief. They are trying to still make a match out of this. Quite the right approach. Never mind what the result of this match is, but you really got to give credit to both the teams for having played some positive and optimistic cricket here. A wicket of the very first delivery will really give that bowler that required confidence. He will be bowling with his tail up now. Quite short into the gap. 2 man in hot pursuit. The ball will. That's once again good piece of fielding there, saving 1 run for the team. The ball did not have enough gas on it to go past the boundary line. Good effort by the man in the deep, saving 1 run for the team here. Nirav will have to bowl a fuller length. 50 runs up on the board for team strikers in good time. 51 for 4. That is well bowled. Yes, so that appeal was more to prevent the umpire from calling it a wide one. More of enthusiasm rather than conviction. Quite the right call. 1 extra run up on the board will take the score line to 52 for 4. Yes, he's got to bowl into the stumps here, Nirav. He's got to be careful here. He already has tasted early success in the very first over, so he needs to be in good rhythm here. Better, much better. That is the line that he needs to be consistent with. 53 for 4. We are into the 10th over. It's going to be drinks after this one. That is off the inside edge. That second run was always there for the taking. Easily accomplished. With that couple, the score on to 55. जद्दोजहद करती हुई एसवीकेएम सुपर किंग्स कोशिश करती हुई कि मैच में बने रहे. Yes, this is the champion finals for Division B. Team Strikers versus SVKM's Super Strikers. This is a good match on here. Slightly short of that target that they had in mind, the SVKM Super Strikers. The scoreline is 56 for 4. but in the end, definitely a few runs short. It was a case of 30-40 runs short. अगर 135-140 रन्स भी होते तो नजारा कुछ अलग होता, मंजर भी शायद कुछ अलग होता. लेकिन वाकई में कहना होगा कि they were the more focused team on this day. They were more desperate to win. They were more ruthless in their approach. Yes, two good teams up against each other. In the end, on this particular day, team strikers are proving to be too good. Just look at those celebratory scenes out there. Unbelievable senior for the strikers team. They were looking to win this grand finale and do so in grand style.
सर मैं आगे मैं कोणा द्यायचा
यस, अभिनंदन के पात्र बन चुकी है चैंपियन टीम, यानी कि डिवीजन बी के चैंपियन फाइनल्स की विजेता टीम बन चुकी है टीम स्ट्राइकर्स. एक काफी बड़ी जीत दर्ज कराई है. शुरुआत से ही इस मैच में काफी अनुकूल स्थिति में थी, लेकिन वाकई में ये कहना भी होगा कि एसवीकेएम सुपर स्ट्राइकर्स ने काफी चुनौती पेश कराई. लेकिन in the end, they really held their nerves to go past the winning post here. A much deserved, sweet victory here for Team Strikers. Hello. Yes, my request both the teams to please assemble into that presentation arena. We are about to get started with the formalities of the prize distribution function. Congratulations to both the teams for playing a good game of cricket. They have really toiled hard, both the teams, to get to this stage. A total of 16 teams in the fray, and ultimately in the champions final for the Division B, it was the SVKM'S Super Strikers and Team Strikers. Ultimately, at the end of the day, जीत का परचम लहराता हुआ टीम स्ट्राइकर्स के मत्थे इस साउथ मुंबई प्रीमियर लीग डिवीजन बी चैंपियंस ग्रुप की विजेता टीम स्ट्राइकर्स. Yes, good evening and welcome to the post-match presentation at the start of this ceremony. A warm round of applause for both the finalist teams. And yes, indeed, three cheers to the champion team here. Hip hop! Hip hop! Hip hop! Yes, before we get started with the presentation ceremony, we really got to accept that SVKM's Super Kings were unbeaten right to the tourney, and that is a big feather in their cap. Unfortunately, this was a bad day in office. You'll have to take that in your stride. You are a bunch of professional cricketers, and I'm sure that you will really get out of that one. Winning or losing is a part and parcel of any game. Today, you got to accept that this team was too good. The team strikers, a fabulous victory. This is a victory that they will cherish for a long, long time. Alongside me, I have Mr. Sushrut from Zoota Sports. A round of applause for this wonderful team at Zoota Sports for the wonderful organization. He really comes up with innovative concepts, and each and every concept becoming a huge rage in the city of Mumbai. Well done, Sushrut. Keep going. A salute to Zoota Sports. Yes, straight away now we get started with the presentation ceremony. First and foremost, man of the match final. Any guesses? चलिए, दो नामों को आप लोगों ने पुकारा. दोनों ही को जॉइंटली मैन ऑफ द मैच का अवार्ड मिलता है. Yes, Bhavin Gala, 3.5 overs, 13 runs, 4 wickets. Kunal Todarwala, 4 overs, 14 runs and 4 wickets. Congratulations to both the players. A fabulous bowling effort there. The wickets from Kunal early on really put team SVKM Super Strikers in a spot of bother quite early in the match. So well done to accomplished left arm spinners doing the trick for the team here. Well done, well played. Yes, you got to come up here, both the players here. भाविन, चले सबसे पहले हम भाविन से बात करते हैं. भाविन, आपका काम थोड़ा सा आसान हुआ क्योंकि कुणाल ने पहले ही वो टॉप ऑर्डर बल्लेबाज में से 3 लोगों को चलता किया इसने कुणाल ने, और आपका काम काफी आसान हुआ. लेकिन आपको एक अहम भूमिका दी गई थी और बड़ी शिद्दत से आपने उस भूमिका को निभाया. दिस इज अ बिग बिग विक्ट्री.
जैसे आपने बोला कि फर्स्ट ब्लो इन्होंने ही दिया है, तो ऑल द क्रेडिट गोज टू हिम. इन्होंने प्रेशर रिलीज कर दिया और टीम को एक अच्छा स्टार्ट दिया, तो कांग्रेचुलेशन टू हिम.
Yes, well done, and keep up the good form right to the season and the next season as well. I have the joint man of the match award winner Kunal. You really ran through the top order of team SVKM Super Strikers, and they really did not come out of that shock. So terrific spell, just the kind of spell that will really take your confidence skyrocketing. This is a wonderful man of the match award.
Yeah, thank you guys. I'd like to thank the team. Wonderful bunch of boys I'm playing with. We are having a lot of fun, and I would like to thank the team for giving me the confidence to open the bowling. So thank you so much, guys, and good spell, Bhavin. You controlled it in the middle, so that was really the need of the hour. Thank you.
Well done, guys. Both the players really coming up with a brilliant performance with the ball to set the ball rolling in favor of the team strikers. चलिए अब इस पूरे टूर्नामेंट के कुछ इंडिविजुअल प्राइजेस हमें गिफ्ट करने हैं. सबसे पहले हम हमेशा की तरह बेस्ट बॉलर के किताब के साथ हम शुरू करेंगे. Yes, best bowler of the tournament goes to somebody who has picked up 14 wickets in this tournament, and that is Nirav Darji. Nirav Darji of the SVKM Super Strikers. A round of applause for Nirav Darji. Well done, well played, Sushrut, to do the honors of handing over the best bowlers award. That is for the tournament. The best bowler of the tournament. A round of applause for Nirav Darji. Well done, Nirav. This was the longest tournament. काफी अच्छे सितारे इस टूर्नामेंट में खेल चुके हैं. ऐसी स्थिति में आपने बेस्ट गेंदबाज का खिताब हासिल किया है. This is no mean achievement. This is a fabulous feat.
Thank you to my coaches, my captain who trusted me. Thank you.
बस इतना ही भाई, इतना ही. चलिए, well done, keep up the good form. And now it's time for us to hand over the Best Batsman's Award, and the Best Batsman's Award goes to somebody from Wicketing Wizards for his 325 runs that is put on board. Jiju Varghese, it's going to be. Jiju Varghese. Yeah, he's not there, so somebody from his team is going to collect that Best Batsman of the Tournament award. Well done. Congratulations to Jiju Varghese. And now to hand over that individual prize to the most glamorous player of the tournament, somebody who's had the most impact on this wonderful and longest tournament. The man of the match award goes to somebody who's not here. Royal Tigers, Rungta Securities, Mayank Shirke is not there. The man of the series award goes to him. So yes, now it's time for us to hand over the runners-up trophy. First and foremost, the captain will come and have a word or two with me, and they will also collect those individual mementos as well. I'll request the captain to come alongside me and have a chat. There's the captain of team SVKM Super Strikers, Jiten Mehta. Congratulations, Jiten. You all have been a fantastic team. As Sushruth rightly mentioned that right to this tourney, you all were undefeated, and definitely you all were the favorite team to win this championship. But unfortunately, a bad day in office and simply a brilliant day for Team Strikers. That really was the difference tonight.
I think they bowled really well, and that was the difference today what we had. We had a very good tournament. I think there's a lot of positive which just came out from this, and looking forward to come back next year, much harder, much to fight. Thanks a lot.
Jiten, I'm sure that the shoulders will be slightly down. What will be your message to your players after this defeat?
Nothing, we'll party hard. We'll practice much harder, and we'll again come back much harder.
Yes, well said, and that's the way to go about it. Well done, team SVKM Super Kings. May I now request Sushruth to please hand over the runners-up trophy to the captain, and it's time for a group photograph. This is the moment of reckoning. This will be cherished for a long, long time. Yeah, you guys need to come in the center. Thoda center mein aaiye. Yeah, please click the perfect photo. यस चलिए जोरदार तालियां बनती है एसवीकेएम सुपर स्ट्राइकर्स के लिए. Yes, definitely it was a case of a few runs short, another 30-40 runs here or there. एक अलग नजारा हो सकता था, एक अलग मंजर भी शायद होता. Well done, well played, congratulations. And now it's time for us to hand over the champion trophy, the beautiful lady that all you guys have been fighting for since the last 3 to 4 months. May I request the captain team Strikers to please come up. The captain of team Strikers, I'll request the captain to please step forward. The captain of team Striker Aditya Bhatia. Yes, congratulations. You are happy man. And सबसे पहला क्वेश्चन मेरा यही है कि आज की पार्टी के लिए हमें कहां पर आना है? Where is the party tonight?
Actually, the party happened last night. My vice captain was in a party mode, so the whole team has partied last night. Tonight we go home and we party later in the week.
Yes, that was a fantastic victory. At the time of the toss, you were slightly circumspect. You mentioned that it's going to be a big task to defeat this team that has been undefeated right to the tourney. So this is indeed a big victory, and you guys will cherish this victory for a very long, long time. Before you mention your speech, before you start going with your speech, the slow bowlers from your team, all the left arm spinners and Sushruth as well, the trick here.
So ideally that was spoken because they were on a high. It was to put the pressure on them because they were the unbeaten side. We were confident because we had a great bowling lineup and that was on display today. We've been bowling well in the last 4 games. After 2 losses, we've not looked back. So we were very confident. We just didn't want to chase a large score and we probably got them for 93. So I think the plan was on. The plan was to chase. The plan was to keep them below 100 and that's what we achieved.
Hello. May I request Mr. Mukund to please step forward. Sir, आइए.
Okay, guys, throughout this tournament, okay, we've had a team which has come up to every game, whether playing, not playing, 20 people, 23 people coming in, doesn't matter, yaar. Everyone has won this cup. We've not won a single individual award, but we won the trophy that we wanted. So great effort, team. Best team to play for. Lovely. And thanks to Mukund. Thanks for putting the team together, yeah.
Yes, it's time for you guys to pose with the champion trophy, that beautiful lady in your grip. Yes, you guys got to come in the center. And yes, would really like to mention that Zoota Sports will always look to continued Zoota Sports will look to continued support from SVKM's Super Strikers and also Strikers. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip! Congratulations, well done. That's a happy unit, blissful euphoria in the camp of Team Strikers, and why not? Deserving champions of the champion finals, Division B. Yes, with this we come to an end of this fantastic day. Tomorrow the Division A champions and challengers finals get underway. A big thank you to the viewers connected with us on YouTube. Expecting the same kind of support and patronage tomorrow as well. Tomorrow 9 o'clock toss time, 9:15 the match gets started. We expect the same kind of viewership from you guys. Thank you. Yes, a big thank you to one and all. A live quality coverage team, Team Zoota Sports, for the wonderful job that they have done. Our sound engineer, everyone, the ground staff of the DIV PATIL University ground. A big thank you to one and all. We connect with you with live action tomorrow 9 a.m. on the dot. Thank you. Good night. God bless. Take care. Shabba khair.
Thank you, sir.